Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. History always repeats itself in WWE. It keeps the company rotating and allows for some interesting storylines. Currently, Seth Rollins is at the helm of his own stable, and given that he has three main enemies on Raw in CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso, it's clear that he needs to recruit a third member. In recent weeks, many fans have picked up on some interesting hints surrounding Sami Zayn. It seems he could now be in the same position as Seth Rollins when Triple H initiated Plan B against The Shield in 2014. This week on Raw, Sami also stood where Rollins was when he betrayed Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, possibly hinting that the former Intercontinental Champion could also follow the same path. Rollins and Zayn are close friends outside of WWE, and many believe that the group would recruit the OG Bloodline member before he became a target for Bron Breakker. The Visionaries' new stable currently consists of Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman. Given that Heyman is working as a manager for the group, Rollins needs a fourth member for his faction, which could come in the form of Sami Zayn. Much like when Jey Uso joined the Bloodline, it appears that Rollins will need to defeat him several times before he comes to the conclusion that he is better off joining them. Sami Zayn and CM Punk will team together to take on Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker at Saturday night's main event on May 24th. There is one more episode of Raw before the show, but it is possible that Zayn could turn following the match. The Shield was able to defeat Evolution many times throughout their rivalry, but Rollins still opted to take what Triple H could offer him. The situation here could be similar if Sami Zayn decides that Rollins could offer him a much better path to the World Championship or even part of the group as they push to be the biggest stable on WWE Raw. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the WWE universe, Monday Night Raw featured a subtle but unmistakable tease of a fourth member, possibly joining Seth Rollins' newly reformed stable, a development that could shake up the Red Brand's power structure in the weeks to come. Known for his mind games, unpredictability, and penchant for theatrical chaos, Rollins has been laying the groundwork for something big ever since returning from his hiatus. But now, with this latest tease, fans are buzzing with speculation that another key piece is about to be added to his growing faction. Rollins, who has long been one of WWE's most enigmatic leaders, dating back to his days at the helm of The Shield and later his Monday Night Messer persona, has recently pivoted toward forming a new alliance, one that's already made its presence felt in dramatic fashion. Over the past month, Rollins has aligned himself with a pair of upstart superstars who bring a unique blend of intensity, charisma, and hunger to the table. But it was during the most recent Raw that a cryptic video package aired backstage, laced with Rollins' signature laughter and abstract visuals, followed by the chilling phrase, "One more to complete the vision." The WWE production team didn't offer much clarity, but they didn't need to. Within moments of the teaser airing, social media exploded. Fans dissected the images frame by frame, searching for clues. One moment shows a figure in a hooded cloak walking through smoke. Another shows shattered mirrors and distorted reflections, possibly referencing identity or deception. And then came the voiceover, "The vision isn't whole. The revolution needs four." That line alone was enough to suggest Rollins may not be done recruiting, and that a fourth member is not just a possibility, but an inevitability. This isn't the first time WWE has played the long game with a Rollins-led group. His prior stables have always featured carefully selected individuals who represent different facets of his ideology. Whether it was the power of the Shield, the submission to faith in his Messiah era, or the chaotic artistry of his later solo runs, Rollins doesn't just pick allies, he molds disciples. This time, it feels more strategic than ever. There's purpose behind each recruit, and the tease of a final member only adds to the mystique. The question now dominating conversations backstage and among fans is simple. Who is the fourth? Several names have already surfaced as top candidates. Among them is JD McDonough, who has recently been seen more frequently backstage and is known for his cerebral approach and technical precision in the ring. His dark, intense persona would align seamlessly with Rollins' vision of controlled anarchy. Another popular theory is that Ilja Dragunov, fresh off a red-hot NXT run and rumored for a main roster call-up, could be the missing piece. Dragunov brings unmatched passion and ferocity, exactly the kind of raw emotion that Rollins could weaponize within his group. Others have speculated that the teaser might hint at a shocking betrayal or return, perhaps a former ally like Buddy Matthews, FK Buddy Murphy, making a comeback, or even a curveball in the form of a female competitor, introducing a gender-diverse angle to the stable. The visual of mirrors and identity distortion has led some fans to believe the character of Nikki Cross, who has been in a state of reinvention herself, could be involved. No matter who it is, the timing of the tease is strategic. With Money in the Bank approaching and SummerSlam not far off, WWE is entering one of its hottest stretches of the year. The potential introduction of a new faction member not only raises the stakes but could change key matchups and angles heading into both events. Rollins, once a world champion and still one of the most polarizing figures on the roster, is no stranger to manipulating momentum in his favor. What's also interesting is how this new group contrasts with the Judgment Day and the Bloodline, two other dominant factions that have defined WWE over the last few years. Rollins' stable feels more calculated, more cerebral, and less about family or brute power. It's about a shared ideology, a way of thinking. This makes the addition of a fourth member not just a roster upgrade, but a philosophical deepening of Rollins' vision. Every revolution needs architects, Rollins said in a recent promo. But it also needs someone willing to set fire to the blueprint and build anew. That line is now being looked at in hindsight as a foreshadowing of what's to come. The fire is already lit. The stable is already disrupting Raw with chaotic run-ins, backstage ambushes, and psychological warfare. The WWE universe has been kept off balance, uncertain who to trust or where the next strike might come from. If a fourth member does arrive, especially someone unexpected, it could catapult Rollins' stable to must-see status on Monday nights and tilt the balance of power even further in his favor. Backstage sources have also hinted that Triple H and the creative team are closely guarding this storyline, indicating that the reveal could come with a major swerve or be timed with an emotional payoff. It could be someone from Rollins' past. It could be an NXT standout ready for the next level. Or it could be someone currently overlooked, waiting for a moment to shine. For fans, this kind of layered storytelling is vintage WWE at its best, slow-burning, character-driven, and packed with possibility. While factions have come and gone over the decades, the ones that endure, whether it's Evolution, The Shield, or DX, do so because they are more than just a group. They are a statement. Rollins appears to be building just that, a statement faction, one with vision, precision, and unpredictability. One thing is certain, WWE doesn't tease lightly, especially not with a star of Rollins' caliber. This hint is not a red herring, it's a breadcrumb, a signal that something or someone is coming. And when that fourth member finally steps out of the shadows and into the light, it may be the moment this faction transforms from promising alliance to undeniable force. Until then, the WWE universe will keep guessing. The speculation will only build. But Rollins? He'll keep smiling, laughing, weaving his masterpiece. Because for Seth Rollins, this isn't just a faction. It's a vision, and it's almost complete. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.